Light is healing. In syncretism, the subject of light is crucial and fundamental. To understand how light works and its properties, and in particular its healing property, is so crucial with syncretism. This is why I'm with LifeWave. LifeWave understand light and how it works and how it heals. These patches emanate signals into the body. The body, being already self-wise, knows how to utilize those signals for regeneration, for energy, etc. So that's why I would say go LifeWave and go to the light.
Physician who's had my license for 40 years and had a very strong biochemistry background. I can say, and seeing what's happening with the X39, I can say without a doubt that this is the most significant medical breakthrough in my lifetime.
Aloha everybody, Maria Benardis here. And for those that don't know, I'm a health and wellness coach, spiritual coach, chef, gourmand, award-winning cookbook author. So basically anything to do with health and wellness of the mind, body, and spirit, and ascension, I'm here. And I was voted the number one on top of the list of the top 10 health and wellness coaches disrupting the medical industry, right? Because I help people self-heal. And unfortunately, most doctors and big pharma are not able to do that. So today I'm coming to you with a video which I've titled Understanding and Managing Inflammation. The reason why I've put this very brief video together is what I'm noticing is that most people are suffering from inflammation and they don't even know. So we're going to go through what are some of the indicators, what is inflammation, and what can we do really to put that in check? Because illness cannot thrive in a body that does not have inflammation and that is fully in balance. Also, a lot of people have a mind that's inflamed, and this is why their emotions are out of check because their hormones, it's putting their hormones out of check. So there's a lot of inflammation up here, and they're stressed and they have anxiety. So we're going to go through a solution that I incorporate that's helped many of my clients, including myself. So really, what is inflammation? Inflammation is basically the body's process or mechanism to fight against things that are trying to harm it. So if you're in pain, that is inflammation saying something's happened there. So I'm bringing your attention to it, and I need you to do something to help me heal that. So that's what that is. And again, that's like what I just said. An injury could be infections, or it could be toxins. So really, it's the body's response attempting to heal itself. So that's all inflammation is. And it is manageable and can be reduced dramatically, if not eliminated. So when something damages your cell, your body releases chemicals that trigger a response from the immune system. What is that response? Inflammation. So again, it's all about the cells, what's going on in your cells. If your cells are damaged, if your cells are not healthy, they will trigger inflammation. And that could be coming from the mind, the brain, or the body in terms of an illness. Could be cancer, could be diabetes, could be pain. So anything that should not be there will be triggered. So the response includes the release of antibodies and proteins, as well as increased blood flow to the damaged area. So everything runs to that damaged area to repair it. And this is when people can get tired or sleepy, no energy, because really their body's gone into a fight mode. Let's fight, this imbalance or non-harmony in that cell. And it could be in the brain cells, it could be in the heart cells, lung cells. Every part of the body has cells. So where that issue is arising is there's something that is out of balance with the cells, they're damaged, and they need to be repaired. So, again, more examples: a cut in my hand. Of course, inflammation is going to happen, swelling. A cold is also inflammation happening in the body that is unchecked. So, what are some of the other words for inflammation? Now, there's a lot of health and wellness coaches using other words for inflammation, as I do. And they could include, for example, my body is acidic. So, someone's body is acidic. Again, high inflammation. When someone's body is vibrating low, again, that is a lot of inflammation. And a lot of doctors will use pH balance. Again, ties in the pH balance, whether you're acidic or whether you're alkaline. So we always want to be towards the alkaline. So how do we do that? We eat high vibration food, high vibration thoughts, and I'm going to give you some tips in a minute. So all these words mean the same. We need to remember that we are energy, and inflammation, acidity, low vibration, and so on, whatever you want to call it, and disease cannot find a home in your body high, and it is in harmony with Mother, Father, God. So really, inflammation and illness is telling you there is something out of balance either in your mind and your thoughts or your body. And it could be what you're eating, could be your environment. We're just about to cover some of the causes of inflammation, and it's a matter of minimizing or eliminating these causes altogether. So basically, what's the cause? Like I said before, anything that brings your mind, body, and spirit out of balance and out of harmony. And what are some of the things? So some of the things I've summarized to let you know is: number one, diet. Please have a look at my video, Ascension Diet. I go into great detail. Diet is the ancient Greek word for a way of life. It includes mind, body, and spirit. So it's not just about what you eat. It's more than that. It's also your emotions. And again, your emotions and are connected to what is going on in your body. So if you have lung issues, there are emotions that you haven't healed that are directly related and causing that issues. And I have a video on emotions and how that dictates the illness and the emotion connection and what you need to do, including affirmations to heal that. So have a look at that video. So let's talk about food. So basically, if you're consuming foods that are not high vibration, and again, I have done a video on that. We'll be doing another one called Food Frequency again. So if you're consuming a lot of processed food, well, you're going to have a lot of processed issues in your body, and you're going to have a lot of processed thoughts, a lot of fried foods, a lot of meat, a lot of chicken, a lot of fish. All these are low vibrational frequency. A lot of the bad oils like canola, vegetable oil, anything that has chemicals on it. So your conventional fruit and vegetables, chemicals in the food, artificial colors, all of this lowers your vibrational frequency. All of this causes inflammation. Whereas if you're consuming a diet of organic fruit and vegetables, pulses, you're drinking clean, high vibration structured water, all this sort of stuff increases your vibrational frequency. And again, if you look at my Ascension Diet video, I go into that in great detail, because that is not the point of this video, to really go into great detail. So we're looking at high vibration eating and high vibration thoughts. Anytime you think of something, negativity or fear or doubt enters, or lack of enters into your mind, that causes inflammation, because they are low vibrational frequency thoughts. So happiness, joy lifts the vibrational frequency, reduces and or eliminates stress. So again, have a look at my video called Q Consciousness, because we go into the different emotions, what's considered low and what's considered high vibrational frequency, which is going to help your body repair and heal. Another one is environment. So, what do we mean by environment? This means several things. So, when I talk about an environment, we mean environment that you live in. So, are you living in a safe, loving, and happy environment? Or are you living around toxic people? That will add to the inflammation of your body. So very important. A lot of the furniture, a lot of the paint, the plastics that we're surrounded by, not just in the kitchen, also household items, does give off negative, toxic smells and what have you, especially in a brand new car. And what that does is it does contribute to inflammation as well. So we're talking about lots of things in terms of environment, not just toxic people. Smoking and alcohol causes inflammation, or big pharma medication cause inflammation. This is why I keep going on about X39. Patch on. This wearable technology starts to self-heal everything, and then you can get off that medication eventually. So again, you need to consult with your doctor. I've had lots of people get off their blood pressure tablets, get their cholesterol in check, get their heart in check, get their mind in check, and get rid of migraines and not have to take that medication, reduce their depression thoughts and what have you, and get off that medication. So again, in consultation with your doctor, I have been able to do that, and this wearable technology. Links in the description and flashing on the screen. Fluoride in water and products such as toothpaste, beer, and anything really that has water has fluoride. Even the stock that you use, like beef stock, chicken stock, all of that has fluoride. What water did they use? So very important that you structure your water and purify your water. And I have links to the water purifier, shower purifiers that I use, and also how I structure my water. Why? To lift the vibrational frequency of the water and helps reduce inflammation. So overdoing something can lead to inflammation, such as people that overexercise and cause damage to their muscles and their joints. That is inflammation. It's saying you're overdoing it. Of course, chemtrails, all that artificial aluminum and what have you that they're spraying in the air, of course, that's coming on us. That's another environmental issue that causes inflammation. People that watch a lot of TV and the MSM, they're watching fear-based programming, fake history, fake stories, fake everything. Well, some of the stories are telling us the truth. They're actually not stories. So can ignite emotions, and those emotions again lead to inflammation. So again, be careful what you watch and listen to, including the music. Is it high vibrational music? Is it low vibrational music? A lot of the clothing that we're wearing is low vibrational frequency, such as the polyester. And I do have an interview coming up with my professor friend Heidi, who is the only one that's done the frequency of clothing. She's just finalizing with her husband some amazing books that are going to publishing. So we've had to delay that interview by a few months, but we are texting one another. And as soon as she's finished with her publisher and that book, we will connect. So another thing is, what are you putting on your body? A lot of the stuff you put on your body causes inflammation. A lot of the moisturizer, a lot of the creams, a lot of those sprays that you're spraying around. Again, this is why I recommend, and there's a link in the description, or you can go to my health store, the products, Poofy, that I use. So Poofy Organics, all certified organic, using essential oils that are going to lift the vibrational frequency of your body and also your environment and your washing, because they use all organic. So what are the common symptoms of chronic inflammation? So these are the earlier ones. Fatigue is one of them. Body pain, depression and anxiety, diarrhea and constipation, all sorts of gut issues, weight gain, weight loss, persistent infections, and other illnesses when it gets really serious, such as blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, And the list goes on and on and on. But those were the initial indications that are saying to you, you have inflammation, do something about it before I turn into diabetes, before I turn into cancer, before I turn into those things. So, how do we treat this? How do we reduce the inflammation? Is basically remove the cause. In other words, all the causes that I said above, you need to do the opposite. So, when it comes to food, you need to eliminate or minimize processed food, toxins, toxic people. So go back to the list, and we're looking at basically minimizing those and or eliminating them, and only subscribing to high vibrational frequency thoughts, high vibrational frequency food, and ensuring we have a high vibrational frequency environment. But let's just touch on some of the food items that are really good for us in terms of increasing our vibrational frequency and reducing inflammation. So, the first one is extra virgin olive oil. This is why the Mediterranean diet is so good, or the ancient Greek high vibrational frequency diet. It is rich in extra virgin olive oil. It is also rich in leafy greens, kale, spinach, wild greens. They also, anything green, detoxes the body and reduces inflammation. Tomatoes. Now, also, a lot of the dietitians have subscribed salmon and fatty fish purely for their omega oils, but I prefer to go with flaxseed oil, and I prefer to go basically with hemp seeds and hemp seed oil. Much healthier alternative that doesn't reduce your vibrational frequency. So fruits, especially cherries, blueberries, and oranges. So really we want to get the rainbow of colors of fruit and vegetables. And again, as you can see on that list, we're talking about a lot of organic, as close as and possible to nature, not something that has been made in a manufacturing plant with God knows what, and really looks like dead food anyway. And that's exactly what it does to your body. It puts death in there and increases inflammation. So we've covered some of the foods, that cause inflammation. Again, have a look at my Ascension diet video. So again, we're talking about the refined carbohydrates, things with high gluten, like white breads, pastries, all that is inflammatory. Fried foods, processed meat, like hot dogs and sausages. Red meat is very inflammatory. Sugar sweetened beverages. So really, we're looking to minimize these and or eliminate them. So if your high vibration food is greater than your low vibration food, then you have the right formula. So there, some tips there. So what is another important one? And Dr. Stacy will follow with a couple of 2-minute videos going into more detail about inflammation, and particularly the importance of the pH balance of your body, and why she also chooses, like Maria, to wear X39 and Aeon every day, because X39 detoxes the cells, so also reduces inflammation, also has a little bit of glutathione, antioxidant to detox, and it repairs and rejuvenates the cells and helps reverse age. And reverse the damage that you've done to your body all those years because of everything above that I have discussed. Now, she will then also talk about Aeon. Aeon is the master anti-inflammatory on steroids. I also use it to alleviate anxiety and stress and pressure. And who doesn't have anxiety and stress and mild depression nowadays with all the craziness that's going around? And this is another reason why I wear that, to ensure that inflammation from the environment is reduced every day, and that it keeps me leveled to maintain my stress and anxiety levels. Now, straight after me, again, there's a very short video, couple of minutes, where, again, this man, and I apologize for the quality, I couldn't get it any better, where you can repair anything in your body if you give it the right energy conditions, which I've just given you the energy condition, frequency vibration technology, X39 and Aeon, and the right alkaline conditions. And I've just outlined to you how you can get the alkalinity back in your body. How do you do that? By reducing the inflammation in your body, by eating high vibration mind, body, and spirit food. So anyway, so I hope that's helped. Please enjoy the few videos that are coming up. And thank you for watching this video. God bless you and mahalo.
All right. Your body knows how to repair everything. If your bones are weak, your body knows how to regrow them. If your muscles are wasting away, joints are breaking down, your internal organs are falling apart, you got things going wrong with you, there's no incurable disease. There is a point of no return, there's permanent damage, but if you get to anything wrong with a system going in here, if you get to it in time, do the right things, your body can repair it. So I'm going to explain it, and this is all you need for your body to repair itself. Ready? Get this. A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment.
pH balance. pH balance is what keeps the body in balance at the cellular level. And so the different types of foods that they talk about in here and the different reasons for the foods is really important. It's called the pH miracle. Okay. And I have a ton. I just grabbed this one off my shelf. I probably have 8 or 10 different books on balancing your pH. And they all say this. And you can Google pH chart. And I want you to think about this, because keeping that body in that balanced state, we're either acidic or we're alkaline. When you know what I know about and what doctors know, holistic for sure, about the body's environment. And so the Eon is a patch that brings your parasympathetic nervous system into balance. We're either in that fight or flight mode, go, 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 stress, 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 where the body cannot heal itself, or we're in a calm, rest, relax, digest, parasympathetic state. So this is what we call our happy patch. So it does that. But it also reduces inflammation in the body, which is huge. When you look at inflammatory processes in the body and disease, those go hand in hand, right? We know inflammation is that root cause. We want to get inflammation down in the body. We do that while we're activating the body's own cellular repair and regeneration systems. And you see that dynamic effect right there in front of you happening much faster. So your results are going to be faster when you partner X39 with Eon.
September of last year, I had reached a very dark point in my life physically. I would get in the van and I would literally start crying because I was in so much pain. Well, Kevin calls me and he comes over and he says, I got something I want to share with you. And I was like, well, what is that? Is that like a nicotine patch? I said, no, this reactivates stem cells. He gave me something to try, put it on the back of my neck, totally forgot about it. Then I was like, what is going on in my body? Then I realized I hadn't cried from pain in over a month and a half. I wasn't using therapy guns on my hands anymore. I wasn't wearing knee braces anymore. And I was like, I didn't feel this good when I was in my 30s. It literally, it gave me back my life. I seriously, last summer, wasn't sure I wanted it to continue. And now I'm like, I'm so excited of how I feel and what I can help other people with, that I can't not tell people this.
That no company in the industry, whether it was 20 years, 30 years, and even 5 or now, no company in the world has our technology. No company in the world protects their technology like we do. And no company in the world can talk about the future technologies that will be coming in hand. If anyone that is interested in building a future or stability in any industry, you have to be in a direct industry. But if you're going to be in a direct industry, you have to make sure that you partner up with a company that has stability and the foundation for the future for you and your family. So, and we now know we are a true technology company, but technology in wearable technology for the first 20 years, and get ready for the next 20, 40, 60, 80 years, wherever David's going to take us, because as we know, when we wear our patches, we're going to age gracefully and we're going to get stronger as we age.
Hey, oh, you should know. I just met her. Are you from Korea? What you do? With the manners, stay kind, spread love, and posit. Me tell you, you are love. I love you. I could do anything. Go get it. I love you.